What's up, everybody? What's up, big boy? What's up, big boy? So the N1s. Oh, watch out, Beamer. Funny story though, I've never been into Jordans. I think the only one that I like is the Jordan 1, but 4s, 10s, 5s, I've never been into them. My brother, one time needed shoes, so we went to Walmart. He's like, bro, get the N1s. He's like, you're not down. I was like, say I'm not down. So I just got them, but I don't really like them. I just wear them just, for the sake of it. Good boy, sit. Good boy. All right, so today there's a little pause on Honda team. Today is gonna be a Datsun team. You guys might know it as Nissan, but let me show you guys a car that I drove before the E1. Damn. Look at this beauty. Badass. So this is my 1975 Datsun 280z. This car, so many memories, so much love, not enough time into this car, but a lot of memories, a lot of emotions with this car. Freaking love this car. So let me explain to you guys why it's here and what happened to it. So this is the OG fender. This thing got smacked. Two literal back-to-back bangers. Literally, this car got banged up, but this happened around 2 years ago though. This fender got smothered in right here, broken paint, literally. Yeah, this thing got smacked. Let me start unwrapping this car for you guys so you guys can see the full thing. Oops. Haven't unwrapped this car in forever. There we go. Damn. Beautiful ass car. Damn. For sure it says lock too. Fuck. To get into the hatch. To press the button. There you go. Damn, this car still smells the same from when I drove it. If you've never had to get into your 280 like this, I don't think you've ever owned a Datsun before. You used to have to do this every other day. Or if you forgot your keys and you were screwed, you probably left the trunk open. So now that's open. Can close this. I miss this car, bro. Damn. Spiderwebs. I freaking miss this car. This car was booming. And no dash, and it's cracked. There's a car cover. And me and my girl right there. Sheesh. Big boy. All right, so what happened with this car? This car, like I said, it's a 75 280Z. Absolutely love this car. This car, I drove it when I was like 2 years into the university. Loved every second of this car. Literally dated it. It was my only car. So inside, it's pretty much stock. I know you guys don't see the door cards or the door panels. I took them off. Forgot why I took them off. It's a bit of a mess in here. I have some stuff here. Let me show you guys. I have the door cards. I just don't know where I left them. This steering wheel was badass. I had it really clean, but I haven't driven this car in a while. Shifter, garbage ass shifter here. I did have an actual system. This thing, I'm telling you, this thing was booming, bro. I don't know what these tells are. I should definitely put this. I don't know why I haven't put in this. But like I had a sound system on here. I'm not really an audio guy. I'm not sure if I got subwoofers or something. I'm not sure. This compartment for the tools. Yeah, they literally installed like the speakers through there, so that was badass. So that was cool. Everything else is clean. I still have that little door handle there. That's how I would roll down the windows. A couple of the stuff that I had, charges stuff. Had the cop radar checker. Had it in there. I'm telling you, man, this car overall, it's freaking clean. Still has a spare. Just have a couple towels here for no reason. I don't know why I have a Mercedes-Benz first aid kit there. This garnish, I think I have it inside somewhere. Overall, it's a clean car. So this car, literally, I drove it 2 years while I was in the university. And then one night, I was coming back from school and work, just driving home, driving here actually. And on my way over here, going down the street, there was a guy. It was raining that day. It was cold, it was raining, it was foggy. And if you guys have these cars, and you guys have driven these cars stock, you know that the headlights are complete dog shit. They don't work. Well, they work, they're just not bright. You know, it's not an Audi or anything. But anyways, that's despite the fact. And the windshield wiper is even more garbage. So I was driving, and all of a sudden I just feel boom, someone hit me from the passenger side. I ended up steering left. I did a full 360, like did a full circle and a half. And I was like, what the hell happened? So what ended up happening is I was driving down on lane number 2, right? So the lane number 1 would be the lane closest to the suicide lanes. I was driving on lane number 2, and this car that was parallel parked, they decided to pull out onto the actual lane, but they didn't see me. Or at least when I passed by, I was on their blind spot, and they gassed, you know, they gunned it immediately. So when they gunned it, they ended up hitting me on the passenger side. I ended up spinning out. And then everything just, you know, that's how that day went. Cried that night. Pain. I was in pain. So yeah, to help you guys visualize a little more, right? So I'm driving down lane number 2, lane number 1, suicide lanes, right? Imagine there's parallel parked, you know, the cars that are parallel parked right here, like next to the houses, apartments and stuff. And I think this car was an Expedition XLT, I think. And so they were parked like right here. I was passing by. As soon as I passed by, they decided to gun it to the left and ended up hitting me. Boom. And literally I just went and I spinned out, did a full circle. Gladly I didn't hit any other car, but it ended up spinning out. And all the damage, you know, the car, the Expedition, you know, it's a big ass SUV, so it's pretty tall. So gladly it just hit the fender, but unfortunately it ended up damaging the frame rail. As you can see here, there is some frame damage there. Still haven't assessed. I haven't done anything to this car at all. So you know, there's frame damage from the beginning there all the way down. The rest of it looks straight. This car sounded so good, bro, that exhaust. But yeah, it starts there. It's all pinched up there. So the rest of it looks straight, but I'm pretty sure, you know, the frame is compromised. I had to take a little break, man. My phone got hot. It's getting hot at balls already, man. No, for some of you guys, this car, you guys might recognize it as Deadpool 280z, which you guys are absolutely right. I was the one driving it, you know, recording, doing everything with this car, man. For some of you guys might be your first time seeing this car, or even knowing the fact that I had this car. So yeah, this is I love this car, man. This car is awesome. It's badass. It's gonna take a lot of work to where I want it to be. It's gonna take some money, some time to get it back in running conditions. To be fair, from when I had the accident, the car still started perfectly. It started. There was no mechanical problems with it, but obviously, you know, having the frame damages, you know, puts compromise in the driving ability of the car and the safety of the car. So here, let's open the hood. That's some rat shit. Rats. Man, this car is stock, man. The thing that I only literally installed was a 621 ceramic coated headers, and that thing was a badass. That shit was, woo, brother. At least I loved how the car sounded. This thing, you either knew me or you heard me, man. This thing sounded badass. But yeah, other than that, the intake manifold was the same. The N42, the airflow meter, all the hoses were still the same. All this freaking spaghetti here, garbage ass spaghetti, trash ass injectors. The car ran good, man. The car ran fine. The car ran how it was supposed to run. I took out the radiator. After the accident, I kind of got into this kind of like, you know, aggressive kind of mode to get it back up and running. But, you know, I was going to pull the motor out and stuff, but, you know, never went through with it. I was short on money. I mean, it was going to take me forever. So, yeah, everything else here is still here. Well, except for the battery there. I'm not sure why that hose is off. Seems like a little bit of fuel leaked out. Spark plugs. Rat trap right there. Not sure if my brother... Oh, who did that shit, bruh? Who put that rat trap there? Damn. Horrible. It's getting hot, man. But one of the things that I'm going to do with that car, I did notice that a couple months before I got into the accident, I noticed that the compression reading across all the cylinders was 90 psi, which is horrible. It's not good. So the piston rings, I was assuming that the piston rings were gone. I think the compression readings for these, for the L28, it's supposed to be between 140 to 150 psi. I think that sounds about right. So 90, that means that there's perfectly even wear across all the piston rings. I can't think of anything else. I doubt it'd be the intake valve. I never did a leak down test. I just did the compression test. So it told me that there's a leakage. I just didn't do the leak down test, which would have told me where all the air is escaping from. You know, so the plans for this car, you know, for today was at least to introduce it back to you guys. For those of you guys that have seen the car already, you know, the car is still here. It's alive and well. I'm alive and well. For those of you guys that didn't know that I had this car, you know, I hope you guys, you know, liked it and enjoyed it. This car is a gem for sure. I kind of just paused on working on this car because ever since the insurance paid me out, I just went back into the Honda game, and then just life got busy, work got busy, other things on top of life got busy. Good and bad things happen. It's part of life, man. It's bound to happen. So, but now, my plan is to bring this car back during fall. I've kind of been out of the Datsun game for a while, so I remember a bunch of websites. I'm not sure what websites still sell things and what other new websites have made things for this car. Last time I heard, there is this shop in Florida that they sell quarter panels. They paint all their products green. I'll show you guys a picture of those things if I do get some. So I did buy the frame rails, but Jesse showed me, like literally like a month or two ago, he showed me some frame rails that he bought for his car. So I'm not sure. I have to get back into this game and look at the websites and, you know, search the forums and see people's cars and stuff to see what they've done, because I might have to buy, you know, I don't know if the frame rails that I have are good enough. I mean, I'm not gonna be pushing crazy part, but I don't know if there's better options out there is what I'm trying to say. So I'm gonna have to get a new fender. The fender I'll probably get from that website from Florida. But yes, the car, my plan is to, once I get those parts, those cosmetic parts, in the meanwhile, while I have the car rest, I'm gonna go ahead and pull the motor out and rebuild the motor. I have a couple motors in mind, but I'm not gonna lie to you. Yes, the L28, it's a perfect engine for this car that's well balanced. You know, an RB LS swap 2J would be amazing for power gains, but for this car, if I'm being honest, I'm not really trying to go for power gains with this car. I really love the car, the engine, the L28 that it came with. I love how it sounds. I don't want to, you know, disclose too much, you know, to kill from the excitement, but there's some things that I want to do. So, but I'll definitely tell you guys this, that I'm gonna go ahead and rebuild that motor, because definitely 90 psi is not okay. I'm not even sure how long it was. I mean, when this happened to me 4 years ago. So, you know, it's been a while. So I'll definitely have to rebuild the motor and then just take the cosmetic stuff slow and surely, and it'll take time. But yeah, one final walkthrough for you guys here. This car is amazing, bro. So many people miss this car, and I'm like, damn, bro, you don't think I miss this car? This is bothering me, but I think this is just like the clear film. I remember I had bought in that door handle. Also got hit there. Horrible. This exhaust, bro, this muffler, brother. And these fender flares here. The car actually had fender flares here. You can actually see where I pulled them off. Yeah, I need to take these off. Horrible wheel fitment. These things almost look like Spoon SW388s. If you're a Honda guy, you know what that is. But yeah, man. Smoked out tail lights. Ooh. So you guys, stay tuned for this car, man. This is only the beginning. Truly, I mean that. There's gonna be a lot of this car coming up soon. So don't you worry. Just sit back tight, wait patiently. You too. Don't worry, we'll come back. We'll be cruising PCH again. Damn. Alright guys, well that's it for today's video. If you guys are new to the channel, well welcome. It's BWCP, Broken Walls Constructed Projects. If you're a continued follower, I appreciate your support and your time and love as always. Guys, I love doing this. I love cars. I love this car. I love the EM1 that I have and the single cam Civic. There's a lot to do, a lot of parts to install, a lot of canyons to explore, a lot of drives to go on. A lot of work to do, man. A lot of car stuff to do. So I appreciate you guys for tuning in and sticking with me through the journey. Take care. Have a great week, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, guys. Peace.